Hello, the internet, and welcome to the live stream. It is Saturday, the 21st of September, 2019. Today, I'll be live for 69 minutes. I don't even know if I'm live right now. I gotta say, this new live studio ingest. Yeah, I'm completely flustered, frustrated, and annoyed that YouTube constantly change shit for no reason. It was working. And now Wirecast cannot find my preloaded stream for some freaking reason. I don't even know where I am live right now. If I go to I gotta check. This is totally unprofessional. I gotta check here if I'm freaking live somewhere on my channel, because I don't know where I am live, if I'm live at all. It's really annoying. It's not how I want to deliver content. And YouTube, you've got a lot to answer for. Not only it says I'm live right here. It says I'm live right here, but this is not the link that I pumped out, right? And so now I've got nothing. Like, no, the chat's going to be different.
Steak?
Money's too tight for steak.
Super frustrating.
69 minutes, wow.
69, Charlotte Rose. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. I just can't understand why they always change shit when it works. YouTube! Bam, bam, bam! I'm coming in there to smack you on the head. Absolutely ridiculous. It already worked. Now my chat is going to be incorrect. The chat I've got here on the screen is incorrect. This big chat that I've got right here, it's completely the wrong chat. I can see the conversation that's been going for all morning, which is the one that I would normally refer to right here on my big screen, but it's the wrong chat because YouTube wouldn't let me pump that chat into the streaming software. Super frustrating. I hate this. And I gotta tell you, it's not this difficult streaming outside of YouTube. Right? I'm just saying, it's extremely easy to stream to DLive. YouTube makes it so freaking hard. Now, do I have a chat window here? Okay, so there's the right chat in the screen here. This one's wrong for me. I'm gonna have to do this, folks. I don't like doing this during a stream, but I have to do it. I've got to be able to see you guys. That's what the point of a live is. Thanks, YouTube, you pile of dog poo.
Steak?
Money's too tight for steak.
Money's too tight for steak.
69, well.
69, yes. Look, now I'm completely out of sorts here, right? I wanted to deliver this content. I had this great idea, this great concept, this great, had the thumbnail, had all this stuff. And now I've got to start again just because YouTube decided to change something, which is the nature of this stream. Let me be clear. That's what this stream is about. YouTube changing things willy-nilly when they didn't need to be freaking changed. Permission to swear. YouTube, the verification badge did not need to be fucking changed. Why do you gotta go in and change things all the time? Makes no sense. You guys, so frustrating. You make it really, really difficult. And I'm venting here. I am absolutely venting. Now I've got to pull up. Okay, so there's the ingest of my own stream. Let me pop out the chat here. Unbelievable. I mean, it's lucky we've got time here, folks. Lucky we have time. Look, I've got to acknowledge the super chats. Thank you so much for pumping in the super chats. I do appreciate that. Do I deserve them right now? No, I do not. You know why I don't deserve them? Because I've got a level of professionalism that I want to bring to these streams. But last week you saw the same thing happen here on this stream. Or not the same thing, a similar thing. Wasn't YouTube at that point. My Wirecast software just wouldn't accept the chat. Remember when the chat just kept freezing? Well, what's happening this week? It's working fine, isn't it? No, it's not. Now this chat's wrong. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to have to do this, folks. Far out. I'm copying my new chat. I'm going to go in here live. This is all happening on the live. Thanks very much, YouTube. I'm going to flip you the bird again. This is another instance of hurting the small. Like, I don't have a production team behind me, right? Benny, Benny's in the wrong chat. So the link that we've got right here is the wrong chat. This one is the correct one. I'm going to pump this in. This chat here is the real chat. Now I had to go and change that because YouTube wouldn't. So what YouTube have done, aside from the topic of conversation for this very stream, what YouTube have done, they've taken, in this instance, they've taken the stream setup, so the live dashboard where you can control your stream, and they've modified it to suit the new Studio Beta. Now, the old version worked flawlessly in the sense that I could go in and create an event. That event, I didn't have to do anything to my Wirecast software. That event would just pump into the Wirecast. I'd make sure I set it to public, not unlisted. I'd hit start stream. Wirecast would pump into the ingest and it would work. That's how it works. That's how it's worked for 68 freaking streams for me on YouTube. Now, what they've done is they've modified this to be funky and all updated to their beta, the Studio Beta. And for some reason, the exact same process, setting a live event, pumped into the exact same stream key and backup ingest server, same thing pumped into Wirecast, hit start on Wirecast, didn't go anywhere. So we've had this, we lost some people, and that's exactly the thing. We've lost, not only did we lose people, we lost the other super chats, we lost the crew that were waiting for that stream. For some reason, YouTube kind of think that this is okay, this is permissible on their platform. And yet the reason they do it, because, and as we'll see in the conversation of this new verification crap, the reason they do it is because, well, that was okay when we were smaller, but now we're getting larger. Well, I don't buy that crap. I think that they're doing this to make it difficult, making it more difficult for the smaller creators that don't have a big production team behind them. I don't have someone that can come in and say, you concentrate on getting hair and makeup and get ready, and we'll work on the back end. I don't have that facility. I don't have that team of people behind me, right? I'm not a Philly DeFranco. I don't have all that behind me. I'm here doing a one-man show, trying to do the best I can. And when YouTube constantly change things and make it more difficult, it makes me feel like, why do I bother with it? Why do I struggle to do this here on YouTube when you've seen day in, day out on another platform, DLive? Did I mention I've got a DLive? I'll put the link in the chat here. I can stream on DLive with no issues like this, right? And it's perplexing that it has to be this freaking difficult. That's what I'm saying. It's perplexing. That chat didn't work either. I didn't see my link come up in the chat. Is this chat working, folks? If I comment in the chat where the last comment has been from Shyla Rose, Danny, and Benny, if I say in here, is this the right chat? Will that one be the one that refreshes here on this page, or is that not going to work as well? I don't know, man. I'm flustered. I'm going to be honest. What do you know? That's the chat, but again, it's not working here. Oh my God. It's not working here though, is it? Look at my screen. Far out. Oh my God. What on earth has to happen to make this fucking thing roll? What has to happen? Ah, dear me. Is this not possible? That's the other question. Is this live stream thing not possible on YouTube? I mean, okay, here's the thing. I could take my cell phone, point it at my face with no cameras, no scene changes, nothing, and do a live stream. Is that what people want to see? Or do they want to see a production with production values, something trying to be something? Do people want that, or do they want just a one-off, just a cell phone with no, like, I'm trying to deliver. I'm trying to garner a new audience by being professional, but constantly either the tech, in this case Wirecast, for some reason, you see it there, the chat's just not refreshing, right? Just not loading the chat. Now, is that an issue that YouTube have created, that a web source with the URL pop-up browser doesn't allow a refresh somehow? I don't know. I'm just saying it's not working, and it hasn't worked, but it did work, and now it's not. So you have to, one can only speculate, right? That's all we can do here. I mean, what can I do here? I can maybe turn the chat off, turn the chat back on. Didn't do a damn thing. See, and this is what I'm saying. If this was a full production, I'd have someone doing this while I talked to you, probably not about this issue, more about the content, right? The stream content. That's what I'd be discussing. But right now, whilst I'm trying to work the content out, I'm having to do this on the fly here. You guys may be laughing, you may be giggling, you may say this guy's an absolute wreck, and yeah, I am. That is also why I don't like streaming here to YouTube. That's why that didn't do anything. I took the entire address out and I didn't do a goddamn thing. That is why I didn't really enjoy the Julive experience. Every day in now my stream deck ain't working. Hello. Every day, man, this is frustrating. Every day in July I went live on YouTube, and the thing is, every single day I was like, what's not going to work today? What is the thing that ain't going to help? What's going to hinder me from delivering this content today? Is it going to be the software? Is it going to be YouTube changing things? Benny, thank you so much for the donations, man. I see them up the top there. I'm sorry, folks. I haven't even addressed my chat here. And this is...
Steak?
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Thanks, Benny. Money's too tight for a producer. That's what I'm going to change that to. Producer? Money's too tight for a producer. By the way, it's so warm in here too. It's getting warmer. I'm taking my shoes off. Things are getting freaking serious. The shoes are off. I'm barefoot now. Let me just address the chat, because that is the point of a live stream, addressing the chat, right? So let me go to the top of this chat, the one that's the secondary one. Let me at least deliver that content. DLE Crystal Gaming says, finally, and you see the frustration here on someone. DLE Crystal has come across from the DLive, and you can't see this now because that chat's gone. But in the other chat, I said to him, dude, appreciate you swinging across from DLive. It's a difficult thing to bring crew across platform, right? We know that from Facebook shenanigans to YouTube. It's almost like the bridge that no one wants to cross for some reason. You put a link in Facebook, someone will comment under the link saying, great video. They probably didn't even click it. They probably didn't even watch it, but they don't understand that they click the link and they go off platform onto another platform and watch the content. Same thing with streaming, right? Why? Like we saw on DLive, we saw Lollysocks, right? Lollysocks went across to Twitch and tried to take all of his audience across to Twitch. And then, well, he got barred there within 3 days. But that's not the point. The point is that how much of his DLive crew that he built up on DLive actually went across to the Twitch machine? I'd argue probably not that many. And I may be wrong, but it's very, very difficult to bump people across platforms. But look at this beautiful, beautiful chat that I've got here. Jamie Walker, hola! Northrop MJ, here we go. Thank you, Mindy, for your support. Constant support from Mindy. I really appreciate it. Travel Jet Setter, hey, you're live, Ben on. Thank you, man. The problem with that is I didn't see that because I was obviously looking at the preset live that and look, I'm going to be able to resolve this. I'm going to sit down after this stream and I'm going to work out why this didn't work. The frustration is that it has always worked until they changed it. And now it's a matter of me deciphering those changes, breaststroking through, digging in, trying to find out exactly what they changed and trying to make it work with my setup. Now, you could say, well, that's just tech, man. You should understand tech and you should get with tech. Well, I'm pretty good with tech, but when you're delivering a package and a performance on the 9 o'clock every week, you don't expect things not to work that did work the week before. You just expect to be able to come out, focus your, like I said, 10 minutes before each stream, I go into a lockdown. I jokingly say hair and makeup. And Tim, I did see your lipstick comment in the other chat. That was pretty funny. So I go into that lockdown mode. And the point of that is that I can just sit.
Steak?
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Oh, Benny, thank you so much for the donations there, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Benny. I go into this lockdown mode where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be delivering this content. I've got to think about the content. I've got to think about the production value. I've got to think about myself. Like I do this thing where I just stand in front of the mirror and I do my opening speech. Hello, the internet. Welcome back to the live stream. It is Saturday, the 21st of September, 2019. Today I'll be live for 69 minutes. 69, what a strange number. 6 and 9. 69, dude. And I have this thing where I I pretty much deliver that stream in that, well, the first part of that stream in that 10-minute interval where you guys are chit-chatting. I'm focusing my attention. And then when I come out here, I expect to be able to hit this button on the stream deck. Shit, I kind of don't want to show you this because it might mess something up. I expect to hit this start button in the corner here, which is running right now, and just stream. Deliver the content. I don't want to have to faff with tech at that point. I've faffed with tech all week. I want to come out and deliver. When YouTube decide in their infinite wisdom to change things without really telling anybody why or without any real need for it, then what happens is that tech doesn't actually work and we're the guinea pigs. And like I said the other week, what do YouTube give you? So you're suffering as well, right? You guys are consuming this content. You're suffering just as much as I'm suffering because you're sitting there like DLE Crystal Gaming. Finally, like I know he didn't say finally, but realistically, that expression, finally, it's a sense of frustration. So you guys are as frustrated as me. But what do you get out of it? Absolutely nothing. YouTube don't give you a damn thing. All you get is me ranting and having a bit of a laugh at my expense. But what I was going to get at was that if you go somewhere like DLive, they reward you for putting up with this crap. So they reward you, they reward me. It's a two-way street, whereas I don't know if YouTube really is a two-way street. YouTube's I reckon YouTube's a 3-lane highway, right? On the one lane, you've got the content creator. I reckon it's I'll renege. I think YouTube is a 4-lane highway. On one lane, you've got the content creator, aka myself. Gives a minute. In the other lane, you've got the advertisers, right? Now, arguably, that's the faster lane. So the advertisers have more clout than the creators. They've overtaken, and it hasn't always been that way, but definitely of late, the advertisers has overtaken the creators, and they're speeding along the YouTube freaking highway. They're fanging it down the highway. They don't even have to look. They can just put their thing on autopilot and drive, and they know they're gonna earn the miles, if you like. This is a metaphor for raking in the cash. So you got the advertisers fanging down the highway of YouTube. They don't even have to look to the left or right. They just put their head down and they go. And the highway, which is YouTube, looks after them. YouTube steers them in the correct way. Oh, you're going to have to go left in a moment. Then you'll go right. Watch out. There's a little bump coming. Slow down. Go back up. No, you're all good. Keep going, advertisers. Keep going. Next to the advertisers, driving equally as quick, realizing that they're losing the race is the content creators, and they're slowly pulling back behind the advertisers, right? They're sort of sitting there going, wow, this used to be our highway. We used to be able to drive on this, and YouTube would guide us around and let us know, the correct way. But now they're letting the car in front take the lead. Huh. Well, that's not cool because, if it wasn't for the creator, the highway wouldn't exist. But, okay, so we'll have to sort of modify our cars to drive on that highway, right? Man, this is a good metaphor. Holy shit. I just made this up on the fly, by the way. This is working really well. Now, how am I going to bring you guys into this? Okay, so the highway is YouTube. The advertisers are the ones speeding down it. The YouTube creators are the ones that used to speed down it. They're getting shunted. Then you've got you guys, the content consumers, right? The viewers. I call you guys the givers. You know why you're a giver? Because you're giving me your time to consume this content. Me, I'm a giver because I'm giving you my time to create the content. You see how we're both givers? And on DLive, that's a two-way street. But here on YouTube, it's a 3-lane highway. All right, this is going really well. I'm enjoying this. So the content creators, aka you guys, you're sitting there either not driving or not sure if you're even allowed to drive on that highway. You're just there kind of looking around going, what do we do here? We just watch those advertisers drive down. We watch the content creators kind of drive with them. And what are we, how can we use this highway? We can't, all we get is to look at this highway. We don't actually get anything out of it. Whereas the creators get to drive down the highway, and that's the metaphor for earning AdSense revenue. Arguably the advertisers get to own the freaking highway. Let's be clear about that. YouTube owns it, but the advertisers are getting very close to owning it. What a metaphor! And where I was headed with that, on other platforms such as, even on Twitch, I believe, but I don't know, I don't stream there, but even, on DLive, It's the complete opposite, right? D-Live say the highway's for everybody. You, as the content consumers, can earn an income by using the highway, aka consuming. Me, as a creator, I can earn income by creating. And this is the two-way street. Wow, where did that come from? You know where that came from? That came from frustration for this stream. When I did my mirror thing this morning, I did not think about this highway analogy, but there it is. Shit. Okay. Now, with that being said, if you want to walk away from the sport and no longer look at the highway, I completely understand that. You might look at me and go, and this guy's deranged right now. He's off the rails. He's dehinged. He's unhinged. He hasn't been surfing enough. I understand you might want to bump out and not come back. That's completely fathomable. I get it. Sad to see you go, but that's understandable. I am a little bit deranged right now, a little bit off the scale. I'm not going to deny that. I told you in the chat I am extremely pissed at this because I have the content I want to deliver to you guys, and when this shit happens, it frustrates the crap out of me. Back to the chat. Travel Jet said it told me I was live. Jamie Walker, you are been on. Okay, this is when I asked if I was live. I didn't know where I was live, but I could kind of sense I might have been live somewhere. Thanks, YouTube. Which highway am I on? Which turnpike did I go off? Did I even enter the freaking highway, or am I in the back lanes? Where am I, YouTube? I don't even know where I am. Oh my goodness. And Jamie Walker said you're live on YouTube. Yes, Jamie, I'm paying that. That's pretty funny. Okay, you're live, Adrian Banks. Thank you, man. Charlotte Rose, 69. My goodness, wow! DLE Crystal says, love hearts times 2. Okay, cool. Thank you for the love hearts. This was the second notification. Okay, so you did get a notification. Well, that is... At least the freaking notifications are working. Touch wood, they remain working. Thank you, YouTube. We're all here to support you. Thank you, Charlotte. And look, for those of you that are still on the highway with me or watching from the sidelines, as YouTube will just keep pushing you further back in the bleachers. I'm sorry, the consumers, the givers, don't be wrong here. YouTube are never going to change that. They're always going to push you further and further and further into the bleachers. Excuse me. Until eventually you're so far back up in the bleachers, they've got these massive advertising slogans in front of you, and you'll be like, get out of the way, slogan. Get out of the way, billboard. I just want to watch the race. I want to watch my favorite creator race down the highway, which you built for him. But there's too many slogans in the way. That's a metaphor for skip ad. You see what I'm saying? Man, this thing writes itself. Holy shit. What a great metaphor. Can I toot my own trumpet here? I made that metaphor up just off the top of my freaking head. Does that get me further down the highway, that metaphor? I feel like that should get me further along the highway. YouTube? Am I getting closer to the advertisers that... Nah, get out of here. Adrian says they're like bosses. They change what's working. They are our boss. They're all of our bosses. Let's be honest. Jamie Walker, 69. Jamie Walker, thank you for the super chat. And look, folks, I am gonna get my way through this freaking chat if it kills me. I say this every time on the Gives a Minute YouTube stream. This weekly live stream, when it works, it's a way that we can talk together. All throughout the week, it's definitely a one-way street in the sense that I make vlog content, which is kind of stationary, if you like. You guys can comment, of course, but that's got its own hiccups, hasn't it? The comments field in YouTube. But here, it's a definite way where we can catch up one-on-one, and that's why these streams are always going to be here. Unless, of course, YouTube removed the live streaming capability. Wouldn't that suck? Steve dials you. And look, Steve dials you in the chat. That's another D-Liver who's come across to YouTube for this stream. Steve, that gets a cheers to camera. I don't really want to bump my camera, but there you go. But I appreciate you swinging from the D-Live tree all the way over here to the YouTube racetrack. the YouTube velodrome, because we're just going around in circles. Howdy, ho, Tim Arskog. Now there's someone who's a stickler for YouTube. He won't come across to D-Live. I appreciate you being here, Tim. Thank you, man. At some point, you should come across to D-Live. Now, by the way, where is my D-Live? Where is my chit-chat to D-Live? I'm going to just fix this too. Everything else is broken. Let me just fix this in the Gives a Minute stream. If I go here and take that out, I think that should be what I need. So if you guys are in the chat, there's the link to my D Live, right? And I'm shamelessly promoting other platforms here on YouTube. And you know what? Far out. That used to be almost frowned upon. That if you, it was like an unwritten thing where if you spoke about another platform whilst on YouTube, it almost felt like you'd be, the algorithm would demote you and put you further down than you already were if you happen to sort of talk about, well, hey, I might do some streaming on Twitch, or hey, I might go to vid.me or vid.ly, any of the other, or DTube, right? You know, remember when there were other ones? There's one that Linus Tech Tip is building as well. I'm like, what's this new one we learned about last night on D Live? There's one called Story Life. Some, you know, like if you talked about that, there was always this risk that you'd get demoted somehow. Like YouTube would flag a term. If you said D Live, suddenly you get flagged and your video gets like shadow banned, if you like, pushed further away from anyone's view. That used to be the case, right? But in this discussion we're about to have here on the YouTube live stream about the verification, they've actually said the complete opposite. And we'll get to this, but one of the things they said is to be verified on YouTube, you must have a proven identity outside of the platform, off YouTube. What? YouTube? Is that like... I want to get to that. I want to get to that content. But that to me reads, we want you to do things off our platform more. If you do things off our platform more and garner a following outside of YouTube, we'll verify you on YouTube. What that has to do with YouTube is anybody's guess. Why would... If I have a great following on D Live, why would that be any concern to YouTube at all? I'll tell you why. Ching, 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 ching. Those advertisers that are screaming down that freaking 3-lane highway that YouTube built, the more crew that they can pull from outside of YouTube into YouTube, aka from D Live, from Twitter, from Twitch, from LinkedIn, from Facebook, from freaking email. What do they call those email outs, monthly mail out crap that you get, MailChimp, all that stuff. Any way they can pull more of that into this YouTube highway, ching, more money for the cars, for the highway to be raced on via the advertisers. Dudes, I mean, this is all speculation from my behalf, but it's pretty kind of clear to see it, right? We'll get to that though. I digress. The chat. Excuse me. Oh no, Benny is missing in action. Benny Crawford didn't make it across. Shit. DLE Crystal Gaming. I like D-Live more than this YouTube. I used to like YouTube. Yeah, I mean, YouTube just seems like... It's a strange thing to say, but YouTube just feels like vanilla now. Like, it's like you got all these other flavors of streaming you can consume, and YouTube just like... Well, I'll get a bit of vanilla in there, and then I'll go back and add the coconut and the cookies and cream, and every now and then I'll have a scoop of vanilla just to remember that ice cream is good as it is, but it's better when it's flavored, right? YouTube just feels like pedestrian, if you like. And let me be clear again, I'm always going to be here on YouTube, and I've said this plenty of times. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to deliver content on YouTube. All this extra the roads around YouTube, the smaller side lanes, the smaller highways, I'm still going to drive my vehicle on those as well. And great, I see some dropping frames here. That's perfect. I'm just going to wait for the buffering. I can see buffering issues right here. Looks good now. Just going to pause for a second just to make sure that we get back into the green. We are back in the green. Looks good. Okay, that's an internet connection issue. That's another story. But I've always been very clear about I am going to stay here on YouTube as well as these other highways. So let's be clear about that. I may be slandering and talking very negatively about this platform, but this platform is here, has been here, and will be here for me, and I'm going to be there for it. But I'm also going to dip my toes everywhere else I freaking well can. And I do enjoy D-Live a heck of a lot more than YouTube streaming. That's the nature of it. If you ask me, what do you enjoy more, live streaming, D-Live, or YouTube? hands down D Live. Like, not even a and this is my 69th stream on YouTube. I haven't done that many on D Live. I've probably done about, actually, shit, I would have done more than that, wouldn't I? I've been there since April, May, at least May every day. May, June, July. I've done more than 69 on a D Live. Anyway, Shane Allwood, I'll lose my verification, although I've only genuinely verified through Google already. Yeah. Shane, you've already got you've got the new verification grayness and the tick. Is Danny Black still here on YouTube or just in this chat, Charlotte Rose? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Another channel I follow had his comments disengaged by YouTube against the channel's wishes. Yeah, they're doing that on all of the child-friendly content. They're disabling comments regardless of whether you create good children content or nefarious children's content. They just said, well, the advertisers said, we don't like this, and so YouTube said, please, yes sir, we'll do whatever you want. We'll do whatever you want. We'll delete comments. No worries. The advertisers, their foot's down, they're driving along. YouTube, we need you to fix this. Yep, fix it for you. YouTube, fix that. Okay, done. Whoa, watch out for a content creator. Watch out for a content creator. Oh, whoa, we ran over that content creator. Don't worry, see you later, man. YouTube, we need you to fix this. Fixed it. Okay, thanks. You feel me? You feel me? Am I going somewhere with this metaphor? I feel like I am. We lost some people. I bet we did. I bet we lost a lot of people. I bet I've lost a lot of people in this stream. I understand. This is the content. This is how I feel. I wasn't going to deliver this kind of blown up discussion on this stream, but here we are. Danny and Benny, is this the right chat? That's me asking. Okay, yeah. So there we go. We got a lot. Yep. Robert Porter. Hey, Robert Porter. Welcome to the Gives a Minute YouTube stream. There's a little chink for you to say hello. Patrick Murphy says, "G'day, mate. Never heard of D Live. Going to pop in and have a look. I see your chat. Okay, thanks, Patrick. I appreciate you doing that, man. YouTube sucks so much. Well, it's looking like it's sucking a lot more than it ever has right now. I'm going to be honest. And a lot of creators are hating. And it's not just me. Charlotte Rose, can you put your D Live link here for Patrick? I think I did that. I hope that worked. Yes, I see that worked that time. Okay, cool. I'm just getting through the chat, folks. Sorry about my long format delivery of garbage, if you like, but here we are. I'm seeing what you guys have written. DLE Crystal Gamma, YouTube sucks so much. I'm waiting at the first stream. Yeah, sorry, Benny. I'm gonna apologize on D Live's behalf. My bad. Even though it wasn't really my fault, I'm gonna apologize. Did I say D Live? I'm going to apologize on YouTube's behalf. It wasn't really my fault, but I apologize. The stream didn't work over there, and blah, 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 blah. Here we are streaming now. So I was waiting the first stream. The All Blacks will win the World Cup 3 times in the chat will work. Robert Porter. So Robert's got maybe we should call into Discord. See, that's the thing, Mindy. I can't use a Discord today, unfortunately, because I need a laptop to do that, and I don't have a laptop right now because I sold mine in anticipation for the October event. So I can't actually pump the Discord in, unfortunately. Listening to Ben on ranting is like listening to my late brother when he's pissed off. It's great. Thanks, Tim. I take that as a moment of support there. Benny's back. Welcome back, Benny. Danny Black's still missing in action. Danny's on his way. Okay, Robert Porter. Okay, you guys are talking about the football. Benny Crawford with the donation. Thank you, man. I used my phone when me, you, and Lacreche did our video. Okay, cool. Mindy, Patrick, if we'd lose, I'd be stoked. I was moved to Ireland. Now, I'd give a chance to see the game. Okay, where is Danny Black's in the chat? Where is Danny Black? G'day. Well, welcome, Danny Black. I can't see. Oh, morning, Michael says backwards. Danny Black is back. Lithium. My AMA question was going to be if you're concerned about being totally behind to YouTube's whims. Michael, can you put that question in the daily vlog? Because I'm going to snip out those and put them in here next week, right? But here I won't be able to get this easily. So if you can pop that in there. Don't go there, dude. Charlotte Rose, it's only a number. Nothing else to be said. 69. It's a yin and yang, though, isn't it? You know, the way it works together. Trust me, go there, Charlotte Rose. YouTube's so strange sometimes with the changes they make. Yeah, very baffling. I love your rants, dude. Only peed that I missed time to chat more and listen to you, lad. Thanks, Patrick. I appreciate it, man. Only a number. Someone's doing it wrong, Tim says. Tim. German Autobahn. Yeah, exactly. Where the mile markers, North Rump MJ. Yeah, you guys are like, you've just passed a mile marker. I like that analogy. Oh my God, I am back in philosophy classes, and the greater the beginning. Jamie Walker, Benon, you're amazing. Well, let's not go too far, Jamie, but thank you, man. I'm happy I have D Live. Me too. Wouldn't say any of that. More like being able to let your thoughts out and being strong about it. Go for it, dude. You're alive, dude. Okay, I get your notification all the time. Okay, cool. Okay, there you go. Tim says my gear is too old for D Live. Haven't had the luxury of time to look for what I need just to keep you and Benon happy. You're Tim. You're missing out. Get in there as soon as you can, man. D Live is a lot of fun. Good morning, Steve Dalsey. Welcome to the actual stream. Not my fault, but here we are on a separate stream. Thanks, YouTube. You legends. Fix things that don't need it. What a great way to act. I'm going to fix things that don't need fixing. Just for shits and giggles. Cool. A lot of good points made here. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, man. How long does it take to verify for D-Live? It took me over a month to get verified. Oh, wait, hang on. Do you mean as a creator or as just a viewer? Do you mean to get affiliated? Is that what you're asking? Verify, I'm not sure, but affiliate took me over a month to get affiliated. Tim says, Mindy, my iPhone should be okay, though. I prefer to partake on a larger screen. Okay. The laptop is 14 years old. BP Fishing in the house. G'day, Bob. How you doing, man? Gonna give Bob a cheers. That's a cheers of encouragement to somehow get Hey We're Talking back together, ideally on D-Live, but I digress. Okay, so there we go. That's up to speed with the chat. Tim Askog, not sure. Really a question for someone else. Okay, got it, Tim. Lisa Smart, good morning, everyone. How are you all? Okay, Lisa, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you. Feel like I'm better now, having let off that steam. Let me do one thing and see if my chat is going to work here on screen. No. Look how far back behind that chat is. So we're not going to have that on screen, right? What's the point of having that there if it's that far? And you see this little blue arrow, you'd think, dude, just click the arrow and drag it down. It's not an arrow that can be clicked. That's Wirecast's little back-end glitch. So I'm going to keep you on this screen just because that's the one that's working for me. Patrick says, can I ask a favor, dude? But before you say it, will you tell me as I'll take my headphones off, can you wish my partner a happy birthday, Monica? I can do that, Patrick. Take my headphones off. Can you wish my partner, Monica, happy birthday? Monica Murphy? Is that her name? Or is Monica just... Oh, we'll just go Monica. Hey, Monica. This is from your partner, Patrick. Happy birthday. I see him in the chat there. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoy your time. Hope you enjoy some whiskey and some friendships and some jolly good times right there in Ireland. No worries, Patrick. There you go. So look, I do want to get into the actual topic of conversation, but I do need to refresh myself and somehow come back with a semblance of coordination here. Try to get off this path I was on and deliver the stream content, which is oddly enough about how YouTube sucks when they change things again. Now, I wasn't going to deliver this until we got into the spiel, but let's take a pause. Let me have a slash. You guys can enjoy the sounds of the Neptune Cult Band, which is a friend of mine who I've used his music in production plenty of times before. He's a member of the Daydreamers. This is his solo outfit. This track is called Shimmer. I'm going to relax and come back on the other side with a clear head. I was going to say a headstrong. You know what I mean. Welcome back to the Slightly Random Daily Song. I really struggle to hit that note. We've looked at other members from the Daydreamers. We've looked at Luke Webb with his Silverjukes outfit. We've looked at Paul Walsh with the Stables of Babel. Now let's look at the Neptune Cult Band. This is Chris Joynes. Chris Joynes was in the Daydreamers. He played bass and did some singing and did some writing of the songs, I believe. The Neptune Cult Band was his solo outfit before he changed the name of it to Kit Hamilton. Now I know this gets super confusing and you're probably thinking we don't care about their names. I just want to piece all these puzzles together for you as best as I can. This particular disc is almost like a compilation of a lot of his things back from early 2000s, maybe 2004, 2005. The artwork you're gonna see on this track that we're gonna hear is artwork that I think he had on mp3.com, maybe Unearthed, the Australian Unearthed Triple J website, I think maybe. The track we're gonna hear is Shimmer. It's from the Neptune cult band, now known as Kit Hamilton, aka Chris Joins, a member of the Daydreamers. Far out, this is confusing. And now from discussion on the live stream, I'm gonna show you guys ocean scenes while we play these tunes from now on in. So there's a strange looking ocean right there. It's kind of like it's got a little shimmer to it actually. Let's put the camera around. I'm gonna try to get this angled correctly. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a good angle for you to watch the shimmer and hear the shimmer. Enjoy the Neptune cult band with Shimmer. And there you go, the Neptune cult band with Shimmer. Did you enjoy that? It's one of my personal favorites from the Neptune cult band, not the Kit Hamilton era, the Neptune cult band era. Again, another example of my friends super talented but never really pushed themselves into anything in a professional sense. It's a shame. The talent was there, the motivation obviously wasn't. Dream. No, look, there's plenty of things that I've got to address, but that's not one of them. Like, if I wanted to address that issue, I'd have to sit down and really deeply into it. At this point, we're going to leave it surface level. Oh no, there's time for that. Don't worry. There'll be times for that in other streams, but right here, this was not even going to be the main focus, but this is now the content. So, well, they're watching the Neptune cult band Shimmer, but when we come back, we'll dig into the verified thing. Yeah, no, they got to change that. Like, I don't understand. Don't get me off, man. Like, let me relax. We're gonna be on the stream soon. Oh shit, we're live right now. In fact, dude, mysterious person that's in my room that shouldn't be, get out of here. Folks, I'm glad you enjoyed the Neptune cult band with Shimmer. It was a nice, relaxing way to just deep breath, rewind, unwind, and chillax. I actually have the stream running right here on my secondary, on my phone, my handy, and I had the volume up, and I went into the bathroom and looked into the mirror and said, dude, deliver the content. Ignore everything else. Which is kind of a difficult thing to do, really, when there's so much shit going down. Now, in the chat, the Daydreamers song I heard the other day on D-Live was amazing. Yeah, that's a really rad song. Yep, gotta say. And I enjoy playing that on the D-Live too. Travel Jet Setter's got a split. No worries, Jet Setter. Take care, man. You're about to begin your internship. That's cool, man. Okay, in Miami. Okay, cool. Patrick, thanks, dude. Caught her off right off and put a huge smile on her face. That's cool. Steve Dalzia, Travel Jet Setter. Was from Oz. Good morning, Was. How do you do, man? Steve Dalzia, that's rad music. Definitely has a deep tone. It's rad. Deep tone. It's me, Jonah! Whoop, 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 whoop. It's me, Jonas from D-Live. Thanks for swinging by, man. Good to see you. Okay, so let's... that person was he was rude, interrupted my stream. I know, very, very disconcerting that someone's in my room. They're not even answering me when I talk to them. Okay, folks, let's have a look at this freaking news from YouTube. So here we have a tweet from YouTube. Team YouTube, the official YouTube Twitter handle, right? This is their tweet from this week. It should be easy to know when you found the official YouTube channel of a creator, artist, brand, or public figure. So in late October, we're updating what it means for channels to be verified with new eligibility criteria and a new look. Details. Now let's hit the details link and learn about this straight from YouTube's mouth, because this has been the source of frustration for a lot of creators this week. So it says here, when you come to YouTube, it's important to know if the channel you're watching is the official presence of the creator, artist, public figure, or company that it represents. With that in mind, we're announcing upcoming changes to our channel verification program starting in late October. There are two parts to the new verification program, a new look and a new eligibility requirements. And by the way, if you're watching this stream wondering why that chat's not refreshing, go and ask Wirecast. I've no idea why Wirecast just sometimes doesn't let the chat refresh. No idea. But it's there. That's an old chat, but thanks Wirecast. Great software you guys run, just saying. New look for the verified channels on YouTube. So what will a verified channel look like come October? Currently, verified channels have a check mark, a little blue tick right next to their channel name. Starting late October, you'll see a grey background on the YouTube channel's name to indicate that it's verified by YouTube. This new look will also replace the musical note on official artist channels. Okay, cool. So there you see the the change there. It's going to go from that to that. Now, why are we making this change? Through our research, that's the big question here. Why are we making this change? Through our research, we found that people often associated the checkmark with an endorsement of content, not identity. Can I read that one more time to you guys, folks? Through our research, we found that people often associated the checkmark with an endorsement of content, not identity. Can you understand what they've said here? YouTube are being very careful to separate themselves from being a publisher versus a platform, right? And the reason they've done that is because if they were a publisher, they would be liable for the content published on their service. But if they're just a platform, they can distance themselves from content that they don't think is, worthy of being on their platform. And by the way, they can remove it. But if they were a publisher, that have legal ramifications for the content on their platform. And that's what I understand this to read. Through our research, we found that people often associated the check mark with an endorsement of content, an endorsement. So you see a little check, it looks like YouTube have said, yep, this is good. They don't want to endorse anything because they're not a publisher. They're a platform only. Very critical. And the wording there gives you all you need to know about that. Good morning, Benon. Hello, chat. Hello, Chandy. Welcome to the chat, man. Good to see you back. Steven, how you going, Steven? Good to see you, dude. Everyone saying hello. Is your DLive offline right now, Patrick Murphy? I'm not on DLive right now, Patrick. I'm streaming on YouTube. I can't do both. So the new eligibility requirements. I skipped a little bit there, but to reduce the confusion about what being verified means, we're introducing a new look. We've seen that. Okay, cool. So the new eligibility requirements. Now, this is what everyone's kicked up a huge fuss about. The new criteria come October. Under our current eligibility requirements, channels with more than 100,000 subs can be verified regardless of need for proof of authenticity. Our new criteria prioritizes verifying prominent channels that have a clear need for proof of authenticity. Now, here comes the killers. We look at a number of factors to determine if a channel meets this criteria and therefore needs the verification. Authenticity. Does this channel belong to the real character, public figure, artist, or company it claims to? That's fair. Prominence. Critical here. Does this channel represent a well-known or highly searched creator, artist, public figure, or company? Is this channel... Where is it? Is this channel widely recognized outside of YouTube and have a strong presence online? Why would that matter, YouTube? I've already explained why that matters to YouTube, because they want to bring in more crew from outside of YouTube into YouTube to appease those advertising. I told you about the cars in the advertising lane. They're the advertisers. They're the ones that get looked after. That's why we're seeing a verification change. The advertisers said, we don't think it's fair that there could be two Will Smiths on YouTube and one of them might not be the real Will Smith because we can't get our money from that, so we need you to fix it, YouTube. No worries, advertisers. We fixed it for you. Advertisers continue driving down that highway. Thanks, YouTube. All good. The creators, watch out, creators. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Don't worry, let them go. Bam, bam, bam. Creators getting knocked off the side all over the place. Advertisers still continue to drive down that highway. Thanks, YouTube, for fixing it for us. The YouTube bow over to the advertisers. You're hearing it. You're hearing it. They do. They are. Speaking of which, if you want to go to a separate platform, I stream live on DLive as well as YouTube. Linky Poo's in the chat. Go and have a look at that. Let's get back to this. Why are we making the changes? Because the advertisers told us to. The previous requirement, of course, they won't say that. The previous requirements worked well when YouTube was smaller. Nice disguise. But as YouTube has grown and become more complex, we need a new way to verify the identity of channels and help you find the official channel you're looking for. You want to find the official channel you're looking for? How about you check the content? Do you need to see a verification? I think I'm on Will Smith's channel. I'll check the first video that's there. Oh yeah, that's Will Smith. And look at all the comments. Yeah, that checks that out. Am I missing something? The new criteria will apply for all channels. Channels that meet the new requirement no longer need to apply. We will automatically apply. Now, this dug in a lot of creators' frustrations, big frustrations, folks. I'll just read a few of these out and then we can kind of discuss in the chat. But can you be a bit more specific? This is from Smallish Beans. Can you be a bit more specific about what the new requirements are? Because it feels like a bit of a kick in the teeth getting an email saying I'm not built a large enough audience when I've been doing this for 10 years and I have 1.6 million subscribers. Is that not verified enough, freaking YouTube? So YouTube removed this creator's verified tick. And now they've got to apply for verification. Absolutely baffling. Completely mind-bogglingly baffling, right? To make people jump through this hoop. That's just one example. And we could scroll through and see all... Look, Kamal Labiad. This makes no sense. You're planning to remove the verification mark and open the door to fake channels that you see if you could give the original creator a grey check mark back. Basically, you want to cause damage to these channels. I agree with that. This is a pretty vague description. I completely agree with that. But what happened was Team YouTube realized that they'd gone and messed up, and Susan Wojcicki bumped out a follow-up tweet. This is from Susan herself, the CEO of YouTube. And let me be honest, we've never seen her in my stream, have we? No, we have not. Just as a comparison, we've had the CEO of DLive, Charles Wayne, in my stream. He was in my stream again this week, commenting, dropping donations. Never seen Susan Wojcicki here in the chat, have we? Hey, Susie, are you going to come down anytime soon on the platform which you created and help support creators? Don't think she will. Just saying. Just saying. Let me go back in here, though. So Susan pumped out a tweet saying, like in the update number 2, like in the past, channels that reach 100k subs will be eligible to apply for verification. That wasn't the past. In the past, you automatically got verified. And then we go to look at, so there's the verification. And then she's gone ahead and gone, update 1. So that's the second one, sorry, I beg your pardon. We heard loud and clear how much the badge means to you. Channels that currently have verification will now keep it without an appeal. That's one step in the right direction. We'll continue reviewing these channels to ensure we're protecting creators from impersonation. Okay, so they've realized they've gone and messed up. Why don't they do this before they announce crap? To our creators and users, this is to you guys. She hardly ever addresses you. It's always to the advertisers and creators. I'm sorry for the frustration and hurt we caused with our new approach to verification. While trying to make improvements, we missed the mark. No shit, you missed the mark. As I write this, we're working to address your concerns and have more updates soon. Okay, and let's have a look. Okay, so there's additional changes there. Scrolling through here, and then we'll get to the chats. Oh, wait. I've gone past it, haven't I? Let's go back to... this one here. Let's just check this out. Open that up and then read the responses from this. Okay. Nazis in the chat. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Roach McBro. For starters, you can leave the verification check alone. It wasn't broken, right? Was there anything wrong with the previous way it worked? No. Unbelievable. Here's a novel idea, Susan. Stop changing things we don't need to be changed, like the abbreviated sub counts and verification. Fix how long it takes for creators meeting partnership requirements to get monetized. Stop discriminating against... I don't agree with the discrimination against LGBT. I don't agree that they're doing that, but these issues, this verification check mark is not an issue that YouTube need to fix. Not an issue that anybody asked to be fixed. It's just an issue that YouTube thought they should address for some freaking reason. Advertisers hanging them. That's what it was. I thought you'd talk to creators about it, Susan. Yeah, but after the update. Honestly, just stop doing things that are harmful for creators and you'll have way less backlash. It's so true. Still not sure. Never look to see if a channel is verified. It's about actual content of a video. That's exactly what I'm saying. How about you stop making changes to things that don't need fixing? Also, how about giving people the platform they want instead of giving into greed and money? How about that? Stop promoting and pushing the creators you want down into our throats. Look, folks, we could look into that way deeper. That's just a slice of the creators on the platform arguing and disagreeing with what Susan and Team YouTube have done. I completely agree with them. I don't think they should have done anything. It worked as it was. There was no need for anything more. But as we've already discussed on this stream, YouTube bowed down to the advertisers, and whatever they say, the YouTube machine will do. Now, you've got a right to disagree with it, and you've got a right to voice your opinion. I want to read the chat to see what that opinion is. Benny says, I understand now. Ashton, haha. Ashton, haha. Oh, that's your handle. Sorry, I thought that was part of your conversation. DLive is way better. DLive, man, at this point, I have to agree. DLive is a better streaming platform, no doubt about it. DLive has the potential to be the YouTube replacement in a lot of ways. It's obviously got a long ways to go. Right now, all that we're seeing from YouTube is constantly, perplexingly strange changes, strange processes, strange updates, strange concepts, and strange explanations from the people. Like I got one for you here, folks, and this is one that I want to dig into, and we will have this as a topic of discussion here on the Gives a Minute YouTube stream. Why do we never see a live stream from people like Casey Neistat? Why do we never see that? Why have we ever seen Casey Neistat go live on YouTube? Have we? I don't think we have. I don't think I've seen a YouTube live stream from the biggest creator of the vlog concept on YouTube. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Susan is very busy spending all that money from the advertisers. She and all her croonies, for sure. No Time for Us was from Odd. Would be interesting to see what goes on in these YouTube meetings and when they come up with these ideas. Do you remember Susan came out saying, because she took on the CEO role not a great deal of time back, a number of years ago now, but remember she came out with a vlog. Remember she came out with this video and it was like, now it was as cringy as Garth Brooks, his introduction to Facebook. And now I say, if this is going to be a conversation, I say, let the conversation begin. She came out with a similar kind of video, not as cringe as Garth Brooks's one. I really like that. But she came out with one that everybody just went, wow, this is the CEO of this platform and look at this content she's put out. Holy crap. This woman has no concept of what's going on here, and she's the one that's gonna run it. Man, I wish we should watch that video. We should watch that one. That's baffling. And then she said, I'm gonna be more creator focused here. I'm gonna try to see what it's like to be like you guys. Where's the next video? It's been years. Where's the next video? There hasn't been one. She hasn't done anything. She's lied about it. She wants to look like she's part of the crew. I made a vlog. I can do the thing too. Here we are, Susan Wojcicki's YouTube. Where is she now? Nowhere to be seen. Instead, she's bowing down to these advertisers while they're rocketing down the YouTube highway, and she's just shunning all of the content creators, knock by side, knock by the side, knock by the side. Unbelievable. But answer me that. Casey Neistat, the biggest vlogger on this platform, has he ever done a live stream? Has he ever done what I'm doing here, interacting with you guys in the chat? No, he has not. No Time for Us, exactly, Mindy. We were seeing the growth of a corp group, and as they grow, as they say, they are not, but it has the sounds of it. Yeah, totally, Patrick. Currently, I work for such a corporation group, and I've worked towards what they feel. Okay. Those working within the system at the moment, I have to work within the corp, but I'm working my way over. Okay. YouTube's meetings is Susan and a bunch of robots. It feels that way. Sounds like YouTube has gone that way. Dad's Piranha. Hello, Dad's Piranha. Welcome back to the Gives a Minute YouTube stream. Good to see you, Dad. What's up, mate? It's been a while looking at live streams going awesome. I thought I would stop in and have a spare moment, listen to your stream for a little. No worries. Thanks, Piranha. Good to see you, man. You've just joined kind of nearest the end. We had a great conversation. We had a really sketchy beginning to this stream. Thanks, YouTube. Now, what that means for me is I've got to sit down and work out why that didn't work. And that's what I'm going to spend the rest of my Saturday doing, is trying to work out why that didn't actually work. But yeah, did anybody verify what I've said? Has Casey Neistat ever done a live stream here on YouTube? Has he ever? Can someone? I didn't see any answers to that point in the chat. I honestly like to know if I've got that wrong and he has gone live. I'd like to know. By the way, the best time for Casey to have gone live would have been when he had the head, not the CEO, he had that gentleman from YouTube. That would have been the chance that he could have done a great. Wow, what the hell was that? I see something on my chat. That was very strange. That would have been a great chance for him to go live on YouTube and explain, have a discourse with his audience, right? But he never did. I don't like how YouTube changes. DLE, neither do I, man. Neither do I. So yeah, does anybody have anything to add? He's never streamed? Yeah, never streamed live. So who is he? I've never seen him. Patrick. Oh, geez, I'm just looking at some drop frames here. Casey Neistat is arguably the head of YouTube in terms of vlogging, like the self-produced, camera out, vlog style content. Casey Neistat is the man. He's the poster boy, if you like, for YouTube for this concept. He's always talked about, how, he's always been one-on-one with his fans and, he has all the time for his fans. But if he's never been live and no one's ever asked him about why, what does that tell you, really? What does that really tell you if Casey Neistat's never gone live on the platform? I'm just saying, it doesn't bode well for anybody else if the man has never been live. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe you don't need to do live on YouTube to be a personality. Maybe you don't need to do a live stream. But then why does YouTube promote the live platform? Why do they constantly make changes to it when it stops the streams from working? Now that's my question from today's stream. Why have they changed this internally again when it didn't need it? Sorry, dude, that's just Irish slang, a slag way of saying, yeah, I know who he is, but I've never heard or seen it. Oh, okay, sorry, dude. Yeah, I didn't see that was just a, I didn't pick up on that tone in your comment. Have I missed any of the chit chat? You guys, this conversation is from you to me. That's why I constantly look across at my stream chat. I couldn't get it up, unfortunately, here for some freaking reason. Look at that pause way back when Shane said he's losing his verification. That's unfortunately the way that this software works. I don't understand it, but it's a stroke of luck. We've got the ticker running today. That didn't work last week, but there you go. DLA Christy Gaming. So now after your stream, I'm going to upload YouTube, I guess. Yeah. Hey, look, let me be clear. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am not going anywhere. I am here on YouTube. I'm on this platform. I'm not leaving it. I'm just saying there are many things wrong with it, and fixing these verification check marks and sub counts not being the same across. These are not issues that any creator has said, hey, Team YouTube / Susan Wojcicki, can you fix the numbers? We don't think that the subscription numbers are accurate across the board. Can you fix that? And by the way, can you spend the next 6 months just trying to work out where we can see a better verification tick? I don't think the tick looks that great. How about a little bar below the creator's name? You know, they're the things that we need fixing. YouTube, are you listening? Nobody asked for that. Fix the things that everybody has asked you to fix. Fix the things that are hurting creators. Or don't fix them. Just continue driving down that highway, allowing the advertisers to pave the road, make the changes, do whatever they damn well please, and all the creators have to sort of just navigate that road together, right? That's the way this is going to roll. Sad, but that's the way it is. Is the Ween stream going on tonight? Yes, Steve Dials, you definitely, on YouTube, on DLive, I'll be streaming and I'm going to be showing you guys the Ween J-Files. This is 3 hours of Ween, not just music, interviews, rare tracks, live tracks. This was a program that I encouraged Triple J Radio to make back in the year 2000. Unfortunately, when this went to air, I was living in New Zealand and this was before the internet, so I didn't actually get to hear it. Richard Kingsmill, the guy who made this show on YouTube, on Triple J Radio, it's a nationwide radio station in Australia, not in New Zealand, that's why I couldn't receive it. He did the amazing thing and sent me 3 CDs, literally the whole 3-hour program, straight from the Triple J studios, literally as what went to air. Basically, he breached all copyrights of the Ween UMG, BMG. I think they were on a lecture at one point. He breached all copyrights and made a recording, three discs, sent them to me in New Zealand, and I'm going to play that on the DLive today a little earlier than usual. Normally I begin my streams at 3 p.m. It's going to be a little earlier. If you want to swing by, you're welcome there. We'll see you then. I can hear my outro music rolling though, folks. This has been one heck of a stream. See you next week when we open the jack and AMA. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's we're out of time.